Hey guys, it's Arianna. So today we're going to be talking about something super interesting, and it is the Mandela effect. Now some of you guys, most of you guys, have probably heard of this, mostly from Shane Dawson or this other girl who started it, whose name I can't remember. I think she was the first one to do the video. Now, disclaimer, I'm not trying to copy Shane Dawson or the girl or anybody. I just found it to be super interesting and I want to do a video of my own, and I tried to look for ones that they haven't done, but I think they've done like most of them. I tried to do ones they haven't done. So first, let's talk about what is the Mandela effect, because not everybody knows what it is. So according to this website called MandelaEffect.com, the Mandela effect is what happens when someone has a clear memory of something that never happened in reality. Many of us, it says, mostly total strangers, remember the exact same events with the exact same details. However, our memories are different from what's in history books, newspaper archives, and so on. Now, what started the Mandela effect and why it's called the Mandela effect? This is because, according to this website called ahistoryofmystery.com, Nelson Mandela's death is what started the phenomenon of the Mandela effect. When did he die? Many people believe that Mandela died in prison in the 1980s, but this assumption is incorrect, as he got out of prison, became president of South Africa, and died in 2013. Now, it says many were baffled because they distinctively remember his funeral in the 1980s, rioting in cities and news anchors covering the story. So why do all these people believe that one thing happened when really it didn't? Some people are saying that it might be like time travelers and they change little details. Maybe the government is doing something, I don't know. That's what they believe, and that they are going back in time, changing little details. So most of us remember what is true, what really happened, but since they went back in time, whoever it is, and changed it, it's just how it is now. So that was probably really confusing. I'm gonna try to include videos and pictures if I can. Now, the first one I want to talk about is like a real big one for me, and it is the We Are the Champions song by Queen. I remember it ending like we are the champions of the world, and he does like that super long note at the end and then the song's done. But actually that never happened. It doesn't end with of the world, it just ends with we are the champions. Take a listen. That's it. I remember it being we're the champions of the world. When I was in volleyball, we used to listen to that song all the time because that was like our game song. And I remember at the end of the season when we were undefeated, we played that song and we were eating cupcakes, and I sang the last note and then the song was done. I sang we are the champions of the world and the song was done. So this one has me so confused. It doesn't even sound right. Now the next one has to do with Mona Lisa. Now we all know Mona Lisa. She has a straight face, no emotion at all. But lately it seems, I've been looking at the picture again, and it seems that she's smiling, maybe smirking. And I thought I was the only one who was seeing this, but actually many people have said that her face has changed, according to this website. And they remember her having a straight face, but now it looks like she's like smirking. I don't know. What do you guys think? Now the next one, I believe Shane Dawson did talk about this, but I want to talk about it again, is peanut butter. Jif peanut butter. I remember it specifically being called Jiffy. I remember when I was little, I used to love peanut butter, and my mom would tell me, oh, there's the Jiffy peanut butter. We'd be in the store, it said Jiffy peanut butter. But now I look back at it and it says Jif. Now some people believe that they're just confusing it with the Skippy peanut butter, but no, it's not Skippy peanut butter, it's Jif peanut butter. I remember it as Jiffy, but it's not, it's Jif. Now another one is Fruit Loops. This one I don't believe, but maybe you do. Now people believe it as Fruit Loops, like fruit, like it's actually spelled F-R-U-I-T, loops, but it's actually spelled F-R-O-O-T, loops. You know, Fruit Loops. I don't really remember it. Like half of me remembers it as fruit, like just regularly spelled fruit. But I don't know. Do you remember it as it being fruit instead of like two O's in it? Like when I was little, I think I remember it being fruit, like how it's normally spelled. I'm not really sure about that one. The next one is white out. I remember looking at the bottle and it's saying white out. W-H out. But no, it has never been that. According to the bottle, it's actually WITE-out. That makes no sense. It's white out. It's white. The next one we're going to talk about is Smokey the Bear. Smokey the Bear, it's actually just Smokey Bear. I have seen this commercial for this, like, you know, the forest fire fighting bear. I have seen so many commercials about him, and I remember it saying Smokey the Bear, him saying Smokey the Bear. He never said I'm Smokey Bear, but it's actually just Smokey Bear. I remember it as Smokey the Bear because I literally saw a commercial last year and I remember them saying Smokey the Bear, and that's how I've known it. So why are you doing this to me? Next is the Monopoly Man. So you guys know the game Monopoly. We've all played it. We've all loved it and hated it because it takes forever to finish. The Monopoly Man, I always thought he had a monocle, but he's never had one. Ever. He's never had a monocle. He doesn't even wear glasses. I'm looking at the picture right now. He doesn't even have glasses on. But they probably just confused him with like another character. Maybe that's true. But I'm not sure. That one has me a little bit confused because I swear he had a monocle. But whatever. Now the final one we're going to talk about is one that Shane Dawson didn't talk about and that many people are talking about. It's like one of the biggest examples people use when they talk about the Mandela effect, and it is the Berenstain Bears, or so we thought. It's actually the Berenstain Bears. I always thought it was S-T-E-I-N, but it's actually S-T-A-I-N. I have books about them, and I remember it as the Berenstain Bears. I would watch the show all the time. Me and my brother would watch it all of the time, and I remember the theme song. They're like the Berenstain Bears, and I saw the title, the Berenstain Bears, not the Berenstain Bears. That doesn't even sound right. Does it sound right to you? But supposedly this guy, I think, like went through his garage and found a tape, and it said the Berenstain Bears, not the Berenstain Bears. That's why people are really like, okay, what's going on here? So my camera just cut off the end of the video where I was talking about the Berenstain Bears when I was talking more about it. But basically that was it. So which is which, we don't know. If you guys have any more examples of the Mandela effect, let me know down below. Or if you're surprised by any of these, or did you remember it this way or that way, let me know down below. If you want me to do another video about this, let me know down below. Or if you want to see any other videos from me, let me know down below. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more. And yeah, I know I don't upload that often. I really should, but I've been so busy. But soon I won't be busy, in like a month. So anyway guys, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Cooking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up in the crock pot. We came from nothing to.
Okay, I need a thumbnail now. This should be my thumbnail.